Hi guys, today we're going to talk about rebranding for the kind of life that we want in 2025. So some people might ask, what is even branding? Branding is your identity. If you think that you do not have a brand, you just don't know that you have a brand. Everyone has a brand. Everyone has a way that they are being perceived. If you do not create a brand for yourself, people out there would create that brand for you. And that's why you have to communicate and express yourself properly. And every time that you choose to communicate, you have to communicate your brand. Everybody has a brand. Walt Disney said, everything speaks. So whether it's the way that you look, whether it's the way that you speak, whether it's the way that you carry yourself, the way that you walk, everything speaks. That is why you might see someone and you might just have a kind of sense of what they are like because they are speaking even when they haven't spoken. Your social media speaks. Your life is speaking. Your attitude speaks. Every single thing speaks. So when we talk about rebranding, it doesn't mean that you had a bad brand before now. It just means that you probably want to rebrand, or you probably want to just come across in a better way. And that's not a bad thing. Everybody is growing. It's good. Just look at yourself and say, okay, this is how I want to be going forward. So how do we rebrand ourselves in 2025? The first thing that I'm going to talk about is your mind. Your mind is everything. As you think, so you are. It's as simple as that, because the mind controls every other thing that has to do with rebrand. And how can you rebrand your mind? You can rebrand your mind by reading things that would help you or that aligns with where you're going to. You can rebrand your mind by the kind of music that you listen to. You can rebrand your mind by the kind of people that you listen to, the kind of people that you follow on social media, the kind of books that you read, and the kind of events and organizations that you go to or that you visit. So if you say you go to the church, it's a good place to rebrand your mind. And if you listen to some kind of really helpful podcast on different areas of your life, on different topics that might appeal to you, that's a fantastic way to redesign your mind. So the mind is the most important thing when it comes to rebranding in 2025, and you really have to take it seriously if you want to rebrand. The next thing that you're going to do is your appearance. Yes, we should not be judged by the way that we dress, but people are going to judge you by the way that you dressed. You might not judge other people by the way that they dress, but somehow everything speaks. So you don't need to wear the most expensive thing out there. You just have to have a look that you're trying to go for. And trust me, you probably already have these things in your wardrobe. You just have to wear them accordingly. And yeah, it's very much okay to follow people that dress the way that you like. It's very much okay to learn from people. In 2025, please, if you have friends that know how to dress and know how to look good, stop hating on them, because some of you, what you do is when people dress really nice, you're quick to turn them down, like judge them or try to make them feel less. That is just a reflection of you. So you need to look deep inside. If people are looking really nice, you need to tell them that they look really good and appreciate them, okay? And it's okay to learn from your friends. And it's also okay to learn from people that you do not know, people that you follow on social media that have brands that look like what you want. So it's very much okay to do that. So yeah, the way that you dress, the kind of perfume that you have on, the kind of hair that you have on, it doesn't have to be the most expensive hair. It's just the way that you put it together. Okay? How you do your pedicure and manicure, things like that really do affect the way that you're perceived and really do affect the way that you're seen. Okay, so Minimal, less is more in a lot of cases. So if you go for really simple nails and you go for like really simple hairstyles and simple looks, you're just going to look amazing. And trust me, you are going to look exactly how you want and you're going to love it. So yes, the way that you look is also very important. If you want to rebrand in 2025, you need to take your fitness journey seriously. Yes, there's something that the gym does. The gym helps you to be committed in other things, because that is the first place that you might actually learn how to be committed. When you start working out, you do not see the changes immediately, okay? But as you keep going at it, you start to see the changes. You start to see that, I look really good, or I look better than I used to look, right? Fine. You didn't see the changes in the first, second, third, fourth, fifth. Some people don't even see changes until a year, right? But they keep going. So the gym will teach you a lot of discipline. It will teach you so much on commitment. And that is why I learned recently that people need to stop making decisions and start making commitments. Decisions are just feel good things, like your New Year resolution that you made to go to the gym and you didn't go after the first or second week. That was just a decision. But a commitment is, I said to myself I would start going to the gym in January and I must see through, even when I don't feel like it. I mean, even when it's so cold outside, you put on your coat and you go to the gym. But if you can't go to the gym, you work out at home. That is commitment. Commitments will always thrive over decisions. Decisions are just things that you make in the moment and it makes you feel good. And that's it. You don't see through it. So if you start making commitments, you'll be able to push through decisions. You'll be able to push through whatever circumstances that you're in, whatever plans that you've made. And at the end of the day, you'll be able to see success, because success is always waiting for you at the end of the road. So yes, if you want to rebrand, obviously you have to change your mind first and then change the way that you look. And I talked about you prioritizing your fitness. So apart from going to the gym, you also have to ensure that you eat healthy. And if you start to eat healthy, it will reflect in the way that you look. Okay, enough of the junk food. It's time to eat healthy. Eating healthy pays in the long run. It's just better for you. It's also better for your skin. It's just better in all forms and in every way. It's just better. Okay, because you want to be healthy, and that's the most important thing. Being healthy is the best thing that you can do for yourself. So to rebrand, please focus on your health and focus on eating healthy. Focus on your fitness. Focus on eating healthy, please. Another way another thing that could help us in rebranding for 2025 is the way that we speak. How do you speak currently? The way you speak currently is not bad at all. But do you want to work on it? Do you want to improve? Right? Everybody is a work in progress. Everybody is a work in progress. So if you have a certain way that you speak and you looked at your brand and you can see that this brand has to align with this other way of speaking, it's very much okay to learn. It's very much okay to start rehearsing and practicing the way that you want to speak. After all, practice makes perfect. After a long while of speaking the way that you want to speak, it's just going to come really natural to you. So when people meet people and then they hear them speak, it just takes it to another level. Okay, so we already know that everything speaks, but your voice, it speaks really well. Your voice speaks the most in most cases. So if you've put everything together and then you speak really well, it just takes you to the next level. So if you want to rebrand in 2025, please focus on speaking in the way that you want to be heard. The way that you want to be heard, please focus on speaking in that way. Another important thing to note is that, like I said, if you don't speak about yourself, other people will speak for you. Every other person would say that you're a certain way. Every other person has a way of seeing you. So that is the brand right there. So you need to put it out there. If you have a brandless cup of coffee and some other person has a branded coffee. A lot of times, if they're offered both, people will choose the branded ones. It might not be the right thing, but because they do not know what the other thing is or who made it, they might just want to go for what they know. So put yourself out there and say the positive things about yourself. Please, enough of you looking down on yourself. If you want to rebrand yourself in 2025, do not look down on yourself. Please stop saying you are just a this, you are just a that. You are not just, you are all that. And then when you start believing that, a lot of things are going to change for you, because you've stopped looking down on yourself. You are not just something, you are that thing. So in 2025, whatever that you think you are, please own it and always express that thing. Always express yourself to be what you are positively. Never express to be what you are negatively, because if you say you're just something and you look down on something, every other person is just going to look down on you and see you like that, and that's not what you want in 2025. In 2025, we're going to rebrand to be better, and we're going to be better because we've chosen to be better. And in order to rebrand, please never forget to study the word. Study the word. It would help you. It will help you. There are a lot of things that it will teach you. That is what's going to renew your mind. Okay? And the last thing I have to mention when it comes to rebranding in 2025 is to make sure that you hang around people who are of value to you. And now, if you've done these other things to yourself, you're renewing your mind, you're listening to people that can help you be better, you're also going to be of value to them. And that's what's going to help your relationship. So if you're of no value, nobody wants to hang around you. So you have learned now that you should also hang around people who are going to be of value to you. Being of value to you has nothing to do with finances, really. Yes, some people can be financially of value to you, but it could just be that they're emotionally of value to you, because they teach you how to speak better, or they speak in a certain way, or they dress better than you and you learn from them, or they're willing to help you grow your network and stuff like that. So it doesn't always have to be, okay, this person has so much money, then this person is of value. Some people have a lot of money and they will never be of value to you. So please, when you're thinking of your circle, it shouldn't have to be that value is money. Value is not money. Value is not money. Value has to do what is this do with a lot of things that is not just money. So it could be, what is this person teaching you? How is this person helping your life to be better? How is this person helping your emotional side to be better? How is this person helping your spiritual side to be better? How are you also helping people to be better? So it's not just about how much that this person can give to you. A lot of people of value will not even give you money, but they'll give you things that are way, 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 way more than money could ever buy. Okay, so if we do all these things in 2025, we're going to love the kind of brand that we want. And it's very much okay to look at people who might be high up there in the kind of brand that you want to be. So if the person is so strong spiritually and they've been able to share that, and you're like, okay, wow, I really love how this person, talks about God. It's okay to listen to them and just learn from them and just watch them. So the people who have been able to rebrand themselves to be where they are now, I'm super proud of you. And to the people that want to also rebrand in 2025, I'm super proud of you. In 2025, we are all winning together. In 2025, we are all going to be the best version of ourselves. I love you guys, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.